Hi everyone, this is my first proper video and it's my 21 challenge day 1 look, my Katy Perry look. And just first, a little introduction to what the 21 challenge is. It's something I did in June. Basically you take a challenge, whether you do something or even give something up for 21 days. And what I did is I decided to do a different makeup look every day for 21 days. It's run by Open Family Australia, and you get sponsored for what you do, so you can, tell everyone, tell your friends on Facebook and that what you're doing, all your family and friends, and you get people to sponsor you, and all that money is donated to Open Family Australia, and they use that money to help get children who are living on the streets off the streets, and just to help them out basically. So I did it this year. It was my first year of doing it, and this was my first day look, and it is my Katy Perry inspired look, and it is basically just a bright white eye with big bold eyeliner and lashes, rosy pink glowy cheeks, and a bold pink lip. And if you want to see how I did it all, then keep watching. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is just apply a primer to your eye. I'm just using my Urban Decay Primer Potion, and you only need a very small amount, and then you just want to blend it all over your lid with your finger. And then the next thing you want to do is to apply a white base. I'm just using my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and you want to apply that right on the inner corner and about halfway along your eyelid. Now you can be as messy as you want for this bit because you're going to blend it out. And you also want to put just a little bit along your lower lash line as well. And then take your ring finger and then just gently blend those out. The next thing you want to do is to grab just a bright white eyeshadow, preferably with shimmer, and I'm just using my Art Deco mineral eyeshadow in Snowflake. And to apply this, you just want a large shader brush because it's going to go all over the lid, so I'm using my E60 by Sigma. And you want to get a fair bit of colour onto your brush, and then because pigments do have a lot of fallout, I find the best way to stop that from happening is just to really press it into the lid with the brush so it gets right into the bristles, and then you just want to pack that on. Applying it all over your lid. And the next thing you want to do to give the look just a little bit more definition is to take just a light brown, just something darker than your skin tone, and I'm just using this one here, just from this, I think it's a Sports Girl palette. And you just want to get that on a fluffy brush. I'm just using my E40 by Sigma, and you want to apply that just into your crease, tilting the brush up a little bit and focusing onto your brow bone, so that your lid's still nice and white, but just the outer corner and up onto your brow bone, just like the underneath of your brow bone, right at the edge of your socket, is a little bit more defined. And the next thing you want to do is you want to bring that same brown in under your lower lash line, and I'm just using an Inica brush. You just want something that's a little bit smaller, a little bit stiffer, and you just want to get the colour just right on the tip of the brush, and then just gently tap it under your lower lash line and just blend it in about halfway. And just connect it up with your crease colour. And now you want to grab your large shader brush again and your white, and just go over your white again, just to really bring that white to the forefront, because it is the main part of this eye look. And you also just want to grab your stiff brush again and get just a little bit of the white onto it, and just bring that in under your lower lash line, and just kind of connect it up with where you put the brown, and that'll just really brighten up those inner corners. And now just take the fluffy brush again, the same one, clean it off, or you can just grab a clean one, and you just want to blend out those colours under there just by pointing the brush up, and just to collect any fallen pigment and just to clean those up so they're not going down half your face. Now the next thing you want to do is black eyeliner, and I'm just using a gel. This is Maybelline Eye Studio in Blackest Black, but you can use whatever you want. You can use a liquid or gel or a pencil, and with that I'm using my EO5 brush by Sigma, and you just want to apply a fairly thick line along your upper lash line, starting in the middle and then working your way out to the outer corner, making it nice and thick at the outer corner, and then when you bring it in, you want to make it thinner as you go in to the inner corner of your eye. And now when you get back to the outer corner, you want to create a nice flick, nice tail or cat eye. So you just want to connect that up almost with the middle and bringing it out, and then just dragging along in a nice thick line. And then I like using this brush for this, because if you're just applying the pressure and then if you release it, you get the nice flick at the end. And now you want to get a little bit more and just connect it up underneath your lower lash line, staying right as close as you can to your lower lashes. And you want to bring that in about 2/3 of the way, not making it too dramatic, just tight lining your lower lashes. And then the next thing you want to do is line your waterline, sorry, and I like using a pencil for this, but if you want it more dramatic, I find if you dip it in, just the tip of your pencil into your gel liner, and then you run that along your waterline, it just makes it a little bit more black, a little bit bolder, and also lasts longer. And then a neat little trick to line your upper waterline, so when you've done that, just squeeze your eye shut, pushing your lids together, and you'll get a little bit of the colour will transfer onto your top waterline. Now you want to curl your lashes and apply some black mascara. Just a nice thick coat on your top and bottom lashes. And you can leave it like that if you'd like, but I am going to apply some false lashes. I'm just using my MAC number 4s, which I've had to trim. Okay, so I've applied my lashes, and if you keep watching, I'll show you how to complete the look. Okay, so first thing we want to do is put a base down on your lips just to get rid of most of their colour. I'm just using my Art Deco Lifting Lip Base, but you can use a concealer for this. And it just neutralizes your lip color. So when we put down our bright pink, it'll be nice and bold. Okay, now the first thing we want to do is cheeks, and we really want to get a nice glowing pink look. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this pink cream blush, and it is Coral Candy by Vanity, and just taking my F40 Sigma brush, and I'm just going to load that on and then apply that just to the apples of your cheeks. Find them just by smiling, and just bring it a little bit back, and this is just going to act as a nice pink base for our blush.
Kitties.
Now the next thing you want to do is just grab any pink blush. This, I'm just using my Pinch of Peach by MAC, and I'm just going to use my same brush, but you can use a clean one if you want. And you just want to load that up and then just apply that directly over where you put your cream blush, and it just makes the pink really stand out. Now it can look a little bit intense, so what I'm going to do is just going to grab a kabuki brush. This is just my Inika one, and you just want to gently just blend that backwards, and it just gets rid of a little bit of the intensity, so you don't end up with pink clown cheeks, and it makes it look a little bit more natural, a little bit more glowy. And now the next thing you want to do, because Katy Perry generally just looks really healthy, glowy, she's got dewy, bright skin, I'm just going to use a highlighter, and this is just my MAC Cream Colour Base in Luna, and I'm just going to dab my finger into it, and then just gently dab it along my cheekbones, just starting directly under your middle of your eye, and blending it up almost into a crescent moon shape up towards the outer corner of your eye. And you just want to blend that out with your finger or with a brush, and that'll just really accentuate your cheekbones and make you look healthy and dewy and glowy. Now you can also grab a little bit of this and just put it right down the centre of your nose. You don't want to use much though. And even a little bit on your chin. And I like to use it, especially if I'm doing a bold lip, just a little bit on top of my Cupid's bow. And it just makes your lips look a little bit more defined and fuller, which is always nice. And now, next thing is lips. Now you just want to use any bright, bold pink for this, and I'm just using an Art Deco one, and this is number 494. How original. And you just want to apply that all over your lips, and you have to make sure you bring the colour right down into the corners of your mouth. And that's the completed look. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye!